that
spill table.
mountain of deck boxes.
There we go. I is alive.
I'm restructuring the card order of my deck.
Cuts, Aaron, you don't gotta worry about cuts. You can just do normal stuff. Don't worry about that. Unless you specifically want to do cuts.
No, it's okay.
Alright. And then same with the mulligan, just keep drawing until you get a decent hand. You don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. It's more so just playing it out.
But it's more fun to play a four card hand.
If you want to, you are welcome to do so. Alright. 6 lands will not be happening.
It's not a landfall deck.
It's not a landfall, it's mono white, which will probably not do too well with 6 lands.
I can keep this.
I will randomize it in just a second as I load up all the other things to make sure it works.
I can keep my hand too.
Dashboard. Manager. That's all loaded up. The plus program goal. Don't know what that means. Alright,
I will have to step away briefly in around 20-ish minutes, but it'll just take me a moment.
I'll keep this one.
Oh, I'm supposed to slot this in.
Alright, we're going to randomize it in just a second. What we're going to do is go around the table, introduce yourself, talk about whatever you fancy, and just state the commander you're playing. And then once we go on the table, I will randomize it 4 times. Aaron, we'll start with you. What do you got going over there?
Aaron, aka Aggro Aaron, but I'm playing Grey Merchant today.
Okay.
I normally play aggro decks, but we're testing this out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? Aaron's playing Grey Merchant? What's going on here?
Yeah.
All right.
We're testing it out over Saw Conrad.
All right, I'm with that. Down to you, Johnny.
Sure. I'm Scott Johnny. You can find me on Twitter at Scott Johnny. I've been here a few times. Always a pleasure to be on here, Chris. Thanks for having me again. I'm playing Colleen, the Reclusive Painter. I played this a few times. It's it can be explosive, and sometimes it can just sit there and not give me the right cards in the right order. So we'll see how it plays tonight.
Sometimes the paint jar will explode, and sometimes we've got dried paint. So
exactly. It gives and it takes.
One of the other. All right, and Hip, what you got over there?
I'm playing Gut Agent, and I'm just making some last-minute tweaks, which may or may not be ill-advised. I'm not sure, because I've been tinkering with this a little bit lately, trying to make it more gross.
Well, Gut can only get better, so that's how Gut rolls.
Yeah, so, Gut Agent. I'm going to make a lot of tokens, a lot of skeletons. Things are going to be skeletons the whole time. They didn't know that they were. Drain gain.
Oh, yeah.
Scary, spooky skeletons.
Aristocrats combat.
Yeah, a little bit of twang to everything.
Yeah.
I'm playing Tesha. It is mono white combo. Trying to see if I can get things to go. I'm learning it more and more, and I keep discovering new combo lines. So I feel that Tesha has a lot of long-term potential, but it's got a lot of stupid things going on at once. So it's can be kind of confusing. Even when I'm playing, I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing. So I just keep trying it out, basically.
All right, how you get better.
That's what it is. I really do like Tesha a lot. Because like I said, I've always really liked the Cheerios-based style decks where like you get the artifacts to be super, super low and then give that a whirl. And it's just a bird. So this is the deck that I am 100% foiling out. I am 2/3 of the way done, so I'm almost there. The only thing I'm not foiling out, unfortunately, is the white border planes because they decided to not have those. Super, super sad face. But other than that, everything will be foiled. Alright, I'm good. Hip, you Gucci?
I am so Gucci.
And you, Aaron and Johnny, you good too?
I'm good.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, we'll start it off. Let me get this loaded up real quick so you can track the turn order. Alright, turn 1. Alright, I will start drawing. I'll do an Evolving Wilds and I'll crack it and simply just pass the turn.
I'm going to untap Upkeep Draw. I am going to do an Evolving Wilds, and I will simply just crack it and pass the turn.
Just copy me, no big deal, you know? I see how it is.
And all my lands are snow
Dude.
basics. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, okay. As I say, are you gonna grab the same basic you did? But then I realized you're in 10 colors. So I'll draw my card for turn.
Go get a points.
I will play Tramway Station tapped as my life return. And I'll pass.
Okay, tap 1. And I will play Hopeless Nightmare.
Oh, so,
Love that card. I had to discard a card and lose 2 life.
Yep.
There's a target opponent. It's each opponent, right?
opponent.
Each opponent.
Yeah,
Good
that card
idea.
is
For
so
1 mana,
good.
it's so good.
Gargoyle.
Yeah,
And literally, it has an extra second half to it too, like which it didn't need to, but like it's cool with the recursion with that thing.
I will
You can also
discard
bargain
a
it.
Gleaming Barrier.
Shiny.
I'm going to
Ooh, shiny.
discard Swamp.
Then after that.
Alright, untap. Draw. Do a Drifting Meadow Battlefield tapped. And I will play Soul's Attendant. Feature enters the battlefield, I gain a life. And I will pass the turn after.
Tap up, keep draw. I'm gonna play a Swamp. Lotus Petal. The only proxy I own that Chris sent me. I'm gonna crack the Lotus Petal.
I had to make sure you at least had one, but I'm like, I can't spare an extra one of those.
Yeah, I think I own like 13 real ones right now.
Mind blowing.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Gut, and then I will pass my turn.
I think I
I will
play.
untap.
I think I have 5,
Yeah.
maybe.
Nice.
I have 2. I got the From the Vault lore when it came out, so it came with that really expensive one. I traded that one. I got 2 from the play promos, and then I traded the lore one in for half of a mana crypt. So that was a good.
At least you got value.
That was pretty good. Yeah. I will go ahead and play Clean, create a treasure. I'll pass.
And also, I forgot I gained the 1 life from Gut and 1 life from Queen.
Alright, untap. Draw. Tap 2, or play a Swamp.
Do things.
I will tap 2, and I will play Tithing Blade.
Ugh. Sad but beautiful,
Each opponent
beautiful spell.
sacrifices a creature.
I hate this a lot.
The blade is so epic.
That's a word for it.
I'm at the point where I don't mind if my creatures die, so.
Sucks. What do you think we should do, Gut? Do we put you in the graveyard? Seems ill-advised. Command zone.
Zoned.
Yep. Unfortunate.
I'll pass to Chris.
Untap draw. I'm going to do tap 2 for a Mind Stone. And then I'll do a plan. With the 2, I'll do nothing. Pass turn.
Tap. Draw a card. Great Furnace. Tap 3. Agent of the Iron Throne, pass turn.
I have an okay furnace. It's not that great.
This Great Furnace is, well, actually, I was going to say it's lightly played, but it actually looks pretty fantastic.
Play Heat Gate as land for turn.
Oh, look at here. I'll show you something that I've got right here.
I'll
Since you
tap
wanna
those
Great
2
Furnace.
and play a Dire Mimic.
Is this a slightly greater furnace?
And I'll pass.
Oh well.
Teasing us
I
now,
think-
you know?
I think every Magic player can relate to that.
Alright, untap. Draw. I will tap. I will play Rotting Rats.
Kill him. I will
Each player discards.
discard the card. The Squire.
Brutal.
They're
Think
pseudo helping me, so.
I will discard. Not sure what to discard. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
No worries.
Think we discard Horde Rubber.
Hip, what'd you discard?
Sorry, I'm still deciding. I think I have to discard this snow-covered mountain, but can I just switch this snow-covered mountain out for this mountain over here?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tap 1, and I'll play a Shamley.
Rotting Rats art finally loaded, and it's gross.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this board game set for Warhammer that I painted for a friend. He had a bunch of rats that looked like that. Actually, he actually liked the paint job I did
Really?
on them. He said I did better than the box art. Which I
Mhm.
thought was an awesome compliment. I didn't feel it was that great, but,
but
so as you
still,
liked it.
hell yeah. I just want to be left wide open too.
I don't know if you have a choice about that the way this is going.
Well, for me, in a sense, I don't mind if my things get discarded or destroyed.
Well, yeah, that kind of helps you.
But I still gotta time it. Okay, I'm gonna cast Teshar.
Yep.
So Teshi's out.
Okay,
I'll then do Phyrexian Walker.
nice.
Then I will bring back I'll do Soul's Attendant. And then I will just pass the turn after that.
Target creature card with mana value 3 or less. Yeah. All right, untap. And draw.
Damn it.
I'm going to play a Bloodfell Caves tapped. I'll gain a life. Tap 2. And I'm going to cast Vampire's Kiss. I'm going to have Aaron lose 2 life and I'll gain 2 life. And then I'm going to make 2 blood tokens.
I feel that every time you've played this deck, that has been played.
It does seem to come up.
Like, it just seems like so consistent.
Anyway, now I have blood tokens and I pass.
All right, untap. Draft turn.
To be fair, you've also seen me play this deck 100%
Yeah, this is
of the
also true.
time nearly that I've played it.
You do have a truth to that.
All right, I'm gonna play Gateway Plaza. I'll have to tap the Heat Gate. Really want to get clean out, but I think we're just gonna do this instead. Play Blood Aspirant.
Blood ass pirate.
And then I will crack the 2 treasures here, including the Diamimic. Play Vault Robber, which will give me 2 counters on the Blood Aspirant. I have to go find my counters. But
I'll lose 2 life from Tendant.
But that'll be my turn. Pass.
I like that Kalane is a human
Much
elf
do-
bard who is
much of it.
also a painter.
Tap. Draw. Go to combat. Swing 2 at hit.
I accept.
How many cards have I got in her hand?
I have 3.
2 tokens.
I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna play Undying Evil, targeting Rotting Rats.
I wonder why.
I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna Costly Plunder it.
It's funny that you're doing this because I was literally just reading Kalane and being like, oh, I used to play that in Standard all the time on Arena. And I started playing Arena. And then I was like, oh, you know what kind of be amazing in this deck is like Undying Evil and all the cards that do that.
Additional cost, Rotting Rats comes back with a +1/+1 counter.
Yep.
And then we discard.
Carrying Afterlife.
I'll discard
that
trigger
right.
Spellsword.
I discard Escape Tunnel.
Costly Plunder trigger. I will draw 2. I will play a land for turn.
I'm obsessed with the Exelon lands. They're just so beautiful.
And
Yeah,
I
they're
will
awesome.
Right,
pass turn.
draw.
They're probably my favorite as like a full set of art since Neon Dynasty.
So I'm missing 4 of these.
That's not
Drives
that
me
bad,
nuts.
though.
Yeah, you
Still
might not
stinks,
even see
but-
those.
I'm gonna cast Tormod's Crypt while not gonna have to do just targeting Leonin, and I'm gonna crack the crypt
Mm-hmm.
while the target's been decides to hold priority. And I'm gonna target Aaron. When it enters the battlefield, I will then return target artifact with mana value 1 or less to my hand, returning back the crypt. And I will gain 1 life as I drop the crypt to the floor. Go to 33.
At least it's not a mana crypt.
Yeah, seriously. These are all double sleeves, so like super making sure like I'm 100% on these things.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna crack the Mind Stone. Draw a card. For 1, I'm gonna cast Leonin Elder. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life. Gain 1 life from the Soul's Attendant into the battlefield. Nothing over there. I will swing at Aaron in the air for 2.
Take 2.
And I will poke hip for 1.
One.
Then
Oh,
I will
I'm
pass
on
my
the
turn
wrong
after that.
monitor. There we go. There's the 1. Let's see here. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go to my turn and untap. Draw whatever this is. Hopefully something useful.
I don't have no responses to anything, so I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
How many creatures y'all got? It's like 2 or 3 each?
5.
2. 5. That is crazy. Yeah, I think I'm basically just I'm already cooked. Like the instant gut got removed and I didn't have reanimation in my hand.
Yeah.
I was cooked. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna play Bitter Reunion. I will discard Vraska's Fall. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. We'll tap Great Furnace, paying 1 into a blood token, discarding Franco's Command, sacrificing the blood token, and then drawing a card, because that is the correct sequence. At this juncture, I'm going to pass, and I too need to step away briefly. But luckily, next player is here. BRB, folks.
I will untap, draw for turn.
I'm back. What's up, guys?
He played Bitter Cathartic, whatever the hell it's called, Bitter Reunion, and then passed.
I'm gonna just tap 4. I'll play Merkwood Bats. I'll pass 1 card in here.
What's that? Damn, it's hot. Sorry, I'm eating a late dinner.
I usually eat around like midnight, so like you cool. I'm one of those
went away.
psychos who are always up late. Oh, he's stepping away for a minute.
Did he play anything creature-wise?
No.
No, I just cycled some cards.
Yeah, just got Franco's Command and then draw 2.
I think I swing 2 at hip, or 1, 2, 3 at hip.
Oh, right, I'll just make a note that hip will take 3.
Gonna gain a little bit more life. Tap 2. Play a Kabaji Witches.
I love the witches.
Tap another 2. To play a Creeping Bloodsucker.
Oh, untap, draw. Left turn, go planes. I'm not drawing anything. I gotta gain the light. I'll do it in a second. 2 over at Aaron. Afraid of how much life we're gonna lose to Johnny. That thing as well. Hip, you took 3. I'm gonna tap 3 to remember the fallen, returning a creature and an artifact to my hand from the bin.
I am back.
You took 3 life.
Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna bring back Sanctum Gargoyle, and Mindstone to my hand.
Mhm.
I don't really want to play the thing, unfortunately. I will just pass the turn after that,
Untap.
and then and then Aaron, did you take the 2 from Teshi? That's all. But you're good, Hip.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Normally I'd be excited to draw this, but it's kind of weird. I'll play Experimental Synthesizer. Exile top card is Makeshift Munitions. Is exiled. I'm going to tap 3. Sacrifice the synth. Where are my samurais? They're in this pile, I guess. Maybe. Okay. Samurai.
Beautiful.
Oh.
And then I'll gain a life.
Joy. See, this is why I need cards off my desk. I just almost dropped cards freaking everywhere. Okay. And then I'll exile the top card again. And it is a Rite of Flame, which I have no mana to cast. That is unfortunate. All right. Pass turn.
I'll untap, draw for turn. I'll play a Swamp.
Why do you gotta take that one?
You're about to gain some life.
Water?
I'm going to swing my Merkwood Bats at Aaron because he has no fire blockers. So that's 2.
Take 2.
Then I will use the Heat Gate ability to create a treasure.
I'll gain.
And I will tap Vault Robber to exile gleaming barrier from my graveyard to make another treasure.
Okay, another one.
And then I will just go ahead and pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep. You all lose one. I gain
Oh,
three.
everybody took 2 from the 2 treasures.
Oh,
Mark with
and then
that.
we lose another
Okay.
one from the
What?
2 from from your
creeping
bats.
bloodsucker.
Yeah,
Oh,
creeping
okay.
bloodsucker. I'll gain 3.
Yep.
No, go to combat. Swing 3, 4 at. Swing 4 at.
I will block the shamble. I'll block the rats with my 0/3, and
The
I'll
rats
take
do-
the.
Okay,
Yeah, it's fine if it
yeah,
dies.
rats.
I don't mind if the artifact dies.
And
So
you'll take the what?
And I'll take the 1 from the shambling gas.
Yep.
So it's just a 2/2 for the rats still.
Yeah, it's just a 2/2.
All right, so I'll take the 1 from the gas.
Main phase 2. I'll tap 3, and I'll play a Chittering Rat, and I will target Chris.
I'll put the Mind Stone on top.
How worried are y'all about Teshar?
To be straightforward, I have that in my hand right now.
I mean, like,
I can't-
how
I
worried are
can't
they about
do
Teshar?
Teshi's
Not worried
is
right now.
stuff, don't get me wrong. But as of right now, with that on top, it might be another rotation and a half before anything starts kicking off. But again, I get Teshar. But you got to factor we also have the Mirkwood Bats over there. We'll start.
Yeah, it's a 1/3 though. I can't kill it.
Oh, yeah, the -2/2.
I'm just gonna pass the turn to Chris.
Alright. Gotta untap, draw the Mind Stone. I'm just gonna play the Mind Stone right away. Crack the Mind Stone to draw a card. I will poke Johnny in the air for 2 while his
Sure.
bats are down.
Take 2.
And I will pass that.
Okay. Untap. Success. After success. I'm going to tap 2. I'll cast Nasty End. I'm going to sacrifice my Samurai.
Mm-mm.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
How could you do that to him?
He falls apart a lot. It's frustrating. So he deserves it. I am going to tap 2. And I will demand answers. I'm going to sacrifice this blood token, I guess. So I can draw 2 cards.
Much better use of a blood.
Wow. Holy. Where the F bomb are my lands, Batman?
Holy French toast.
Holy French toast, Batman. Where are my lands? Okay, pass.
All right, I'm going to untap. What's thing to do? I'm going to keep draw for turn. I will play a swamp. I'll tap these 4 for Kalane. Coming up the second time. I'll create a treasure. I am. Everybody loses a life from Mirkwood Bats.
Yep.
I will sack the 3 treasures. Everybody loses 3 life. I'll get 3 counters on this guy. I'll use 3 black mana to cast Crypt Rats. 3 or 1 counters on it.
I can't believe how long your Mirkwood Bats has stayed around. Literally, the instant I play Mirkwood Bats, it gets countered or killed
I know.
before I can do anything. And then,
I
like,
am so shocked. It is like
and
I'm
you're
just the
just
same
like,
way.
everyone's just like, let him cook.
Let them cook. It's the same for me. Like every time I play it, it's brutal. What are we gonna do? Well, I think Chris has the most life, so I'm gonna swing my blood aspirant at Chris. It's a 6/6.
I'll just jump it with Leon and Squire.
Yep. After that, I will just pass the turn.
Alright, untap. Oh, everybody loses one. I gain 3.
Ah, yeah.
I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna play Bubbling Muck.
Okay.
4,
That's a bold strategy, God.
6
Gotta try something.
with 1 floating to play Grey Merchant.
On the cast of Grey Merchant, I think we're gonna have to rats. So I'm gonna rats for 2 clean dice.
I get some triggers.
Yep.
These will die.
I
I don't
will.
have any creatures, so.
Alright, I get a trigger for my Shambling Ghost.
I'll also still do the target to the Crypt Rats too, if you select it.
I'm
with the witches.
debating. So I can deal 1 damage to the bats,
Mhm.
and then somebody can deal 1 damage to the rats. But then or you know what? That would probably be better. We can get rid of
Everything but the
creatures.
pirate, I think.
Everything but the pirate, yeah.
Because we have the 2 off of the witches and then the 1 off the ghast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna activate Kabaji Witches to deal 1 damage to the bats. Chris.
I'll do it on the gnome dude.
Yeah.
This one, the vault
Yeah.
rubber. Okay.
And then I will -1 the rats with my Shambling Ghost.
All right. So the rats is at 4 though. You know that, right? You did 2 to the rats.
Oh, then I'll do the 1. If it's, I thought it was a 3 as well. Sorry. I'll do it.
No. Sorry. It's got 3/1 counters.
Yeah,
It's a
my
4/4.
bad. So then it'll be my 1 ping will also be on the rats as well. So it'll be down to 0 after if the resolution. So it'll be the Mirkwood plus the rats dying, and then the gnome stays.
Yep.
Yeah, the vault rubber stays, and the blood aspirin, obviously.
Okay. Great Merchant trigger. 2, 4, 5, 6.
To be able to.
Now gain 18.
Yep.
I will pass turn. I'm hell bent, so I'm gonna go grab some more food.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna cast Sanctum Gargoyle. I'm gonna bring back the Mind Stone to my hand. That's in my hand. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing at Johnny for 0.
Sure, I'll block with my 1/3.
All right. I guess they bounce off of each other. I'll pass after that.
All right. On tap.
I blocked at a principle.
Of course, naturally.
All right.
Simply must. Okay. Finally, another land. Yeesh. I was digging so aggressively to just get a freaking land.
I think it's big quick.
The blood aspirin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe they downshifted it to common.
Yeah.
I
that was one of those like, what, really? Like, that's what we're doing?
I had a foil one like from before when this deck used to be an EDH deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was like, guess I know what I'm looking for in my collection. They also have Gixxian Infiltrator, which is really good too.
Also a good one, yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to tap 5 and cast my commander. Got pass turn.
On the end of your turn, I'm gonna exile. I think we'll exile Horde Rubber and make a treasure, and I'll untap and I'll draw for turn. Play this swamp, then. Feel like Aaron wants the Grey Merchant to die, but I also want to attack him. I wish the second ability on this was not a tap ability, just like straight up like pay mana and attack shit. Think I'm gonna have to go after. He's also hellbent. Hold on.
That's where he's hellbent right now.
What's the other side? Okay, the other side of that's not that bad. What's this silly? What was the thing? What was the thing? Hopeless Nightmare. Oh, okay, that's not bad. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and I will swing at Aaron.
For 6.
6. Yes. All right. And then I will just go ahead and pass my turn. I have no cards in hand.
Nobody has any cards in hand? Nobody else does?
6.
You have 6 cards?
Damn.
Jeez.
Well, I haven't really been able to play anything, and I've just been getting draw spells, so.
Johnny, how many cards you got in your hand?
0. I am pass hands.
I don't know if this is working. I'm gonna unearth Rotting Rats.
I'm done. I discard.
I will discard Workshop of the Rolling.
And a discard Kervik's Torch.
I'll swing my Rotting Rats at Johnny.
No blocks.
How frightening is that thing that keeps making?
An extent, but it's based on his graveyard.
Ball rubber? Yeah, it's not.
So at a point, it's something, but it's not.
This is literally the first time I've generated more than a treasure off of it.
Yeah.
It is very limited by my graveyard.
So Gut's pretty intimidating.
You also got to figure gut still has. Yeah, it's tough. Like it's gut to be gut. You know.
See, one skeleton.
I don't have any skeletons.
No, I know, but I'm counting your. I see an artifact, so I was counting it as one skeleton.
Yeah, technically anything can be a skeleton in a way.
I'm just gonna pass the turn with one card in hand.
Untap.
That's ominous.
Draw.
That's very ominous.
I'll tap 2 for a Mind Stone.
If I didn't know any better, I think you had more than one Mind Stone in that deck.
Yeah, I know, because I've like, played the thing so many
Yeah.
damn times. I had that as pass, weirdly enough.
Okay.
Like, I want to crack the stone, but I kind of need 6 mana to do something later on.
Yeah.
That's intimidating. All right, I'm going to draw a card for turn.
At least we know it's not a farewell.
Yeah, I hate that card. Like, with a passion.
I love that card.
You're the reason he hates it.
Yep. Only reason.
Could be. Could be. Okay. I am going to tap Rakdos worth of mana, and I'm going to play this Foil Carrier Thrall.
I love playing that in standard.
It's pretty cool. I like it. Then I'm going to tap this Snow-Covered Swamp, and I'm going to Culling the Weak my Carrier Thrall. So in place of it, I'll get this Eldrazi Scion creature token, which has sacrifice this creature, add colorless. And I'll get 4 black mana of this rather Golgari-esque die. And then I'm going to have an agent trigger, so you'll all lose a life because a creature went to my graveyard.
Yeah.
Then I will use 2 of this black mana floating. I will tap this Great Furnace for a red mana, represented by this Orosi die. Then I will sacrifice the Great Furnace, so you'll all lose a life. That was an artifact. Or Deadly Dispute. I'll draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. That's a pretty good treasure token. Draw 2. Use the red mana. Play Skirk Prospector. Use the 2 black mana floating and a black off Bloodfell Caves. I'm going to play Foreboding Fruit. I'm going to draw 2. And I'm going to lose 2 life. And since I spent at least 3 black mana, I will make a food token, which I'm just going to quickly borrow from Displaced Dinos because they'll understand. They know me over there. I'm going to do the yield bread. I drew my 2 cards already. We'll play a Vault of Whispers as my land for turn. Sorry, there's a lot of thinking going on here.
You can smell the burning rubber.
Yeah, it is pretty rubbery in there. Okay. I am going to sacrifice the Eldrazi Scion for a colorless mana. That will mean everyone's going to lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap Vault of Whispers. I'm going to sack this treasure for a red. Everyone loses another life. I'm going to sacrifice Skirk Prospector to itself. Everyone loses another life. And I'm going to cast Empty the Warrens. So this turn, I've cast Carrier Thrall, Culling the Weak, Deadly Dispute, and Foreboding Fruit. And this is my 5th spell now, so I'm going to get 10 1/1 red goblin creature tokens.
Seems good.
Given, while that's on the stack for the Warrens, did you want to activate the Witch to target Gut?
I mean, I can do it before he declares attackers.
That's what I'm saying. Like before going to before he goes to combat, like same concept and stuff, but like before you can make the 4/1 skeleton, you know?
I mean, I could.
Because I'll select it too if you want to do it.
I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because so
Can you just activate the witch to kill the skeleton? And he's just down a creature.
Yeah, but Gut would cost tax.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'll hit Gut with a Kabaji Witch. Chris?
And I'll select Gut as well.
Say you're afraid of Gut.
Only because we now have 10 Gabos chilling.
They're just chilling.
Just little guys.
Yeah. I didn't even make them all tutus. God, that's so much mana. Those are bad odds. Okay. That will go in the command zone, and you'll all lose a life.
Yep.
And pass turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to create a treasure. And I will tap this guy and that and remove Jaded Sellsword. Create a second treasure. So I'm at 3 total. Untap, draw for turn. What? That was the Rakdos Gate as land for turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tap these for Sack Tramway Station. Draw a card. And I'll get a counter on the Blood Aspirant. Well, tap 2, and I'll play an Arcane Signet. I will swing my 7/7 at Aaron. I get a side pull done.
I'll take 7.
And then I'll just move through second lane and go to my step. Last turn.
End of your turn. I'm gonna tap 1. I'm gonna cycle this Ashby. I will play said Swamp.
All right, tap 6 to cast Teshar. Oh, cast Ornithopter.
So how important is Teshar?
Kinda, but I still need a sack outlet. Like it kinda is, but I don't have a sack outlet right now. I can get back one other creature from my bin past this, which is probably the Alolan Elder.
I've had a Leonin Elder since I was like single digit years old, and it's one of my favorite cards. It's so freaking sick. I keep mine in my Shurikai deck for EDH.
Nice.
So it's not really threatening at this point. Not yet. Anyway.
Like 100% no. I'd give it like 80% no.
Actually, I might have moved it to Luris. I'm not sure.
Right now, I'm going to be targeting Workshop.
Nice.
Yep.
Be good.
All right, the assistant's there. I don't even think I do anything else, in all honesty.
Tiny assistant.
Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn because I really can't do anything.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. Probably last turn was a huge misplay, but I don't really see the cards that I had access to how I could have done it better. But oh well. I'm gonna play Fleshbag Marauder. On ETBs, each player sacrifices a creature. I will sacrifice a goblin.
Stopper, I guess.
Baiting? Should I shoot down a goblin or do we take out the 1/2 and get rid of the 7/7?
The 7/7 is being impactful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I hit the
Because right now the 7/7 is most
1/3.
impactful. Oh yeah, screwed that. Because you and I are most susceptible to the 7/7 as of right now. So at minimum 7/7.
Vault Robber's a 1/3.
That's the thing.
Or do I hit Teshar?
In theory, the best choice is Teshi,
That's what I was thinking.
given the board state.
I will use my Kabaji Witches to pop Teshar for 1. Hot hip.
I'll hit Teshar also.
Yeah, she's gonna go.
I will sacrifice my Kabaji Witches.
Ornithopter.
Okay. What are you sacking, Johnny?
I'm gonna tap the Vault Robber to exile Crypt Rats, create a treasure, and then I'll sack the Vault Robber, which will give me another counter on Blood Aspirant.
No, go never, mommy.
What do you have for blockers, Chris?
A 0/3, a 2/3, and a 1/2. So I can block 3 of them.
You said 0/3, 2/3, 1/2.
Correct.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing 9 goblins at Aaron.
I will block 1 Gobby and take.
Okay. And then I'm gonna pass turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap for a half decent top deck. I mean, that wasn't terrible. Question is, do I want it to come in with counters? What are the chances you get the witches back there, Aaron? Pretty good, eh?
Seems probably high.
To get the witches back?
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't looking good right now.
Yeah, we're all kind of like semi-pooched.
Yeah, I'm like working on one
All
card like at the moment.
Well, I want to be more of a threat anyway. So we're gonna tap 6 to replay Colleen, which will give me another treasure. But I'm gonna go and stack 3 of the treasures, which will give me 3 more counters on this guy. And I'm gonna play Ingenious Artillerist with 3 counters on him.
Nice.
Yep. Big boy.
I'm gonna move to combat. I will swing my 11/11 Blood Aspirant at Chris.
Yeah, I'll jump it with the walker.
Yep. And then I will just go ahead and pass my turn.
All right, end of your turn. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna sacrifice my Hopeless Nightmare to scry 2.
You can kind of see that.
I'm gonna bottom. All right. Untap. I'm gonna tap 3 to transmute a shred memory.
Willow! Willow! Come here. Willow! Right here. Sit. Sit, Willow. You're good. Sit down. Sit. You're good. Willow. No, sit.
I'll
Barney.
get a
Willow. Don't. Don't. Marnie, come here.
fungal fortitude.
Crack the stone. Do 1 for Soul Warden. I'll do 2 for a Sky Fisher. I'm gonna gain 1 life. And I'm gonna bounce back the gargoyle. Then I'll pass.
As you move to your, or at your end step, I guess, I'll tap 2. I'm going to crack this food token. Thank you, dinos, and I will gain 3 life. I'll go to my turn and untap and draw a card. I'm going to play a tapped Dwarven Mine. I'll move to combat. I'm going to swing 8 goblins at Aaron.
I shall block a gobby.
Okay.
Take 7.
Pass turn.
On your end step, I'm going to crack a treasure to activate Heathgate by tapping Gateway Plaza to create a treasure. So everybody will take 1 from the Ingenious Artillerist, and then I'll gain another counter from the sacrifice for Blood Aspirant. Now, top. Draw for turn. How big are your creatures, Chris?
1/1, 1/2, 2/3. Nothing crazy.
I'm going to move to combat, and I will swing both of these at Chris. There's a 12/12 and a 6/4.
So I'll tap 2 for a Dawn Charm, prevent all damage to me.
Yep.
Oh, this turn.
That is fine. That's all I got. I'll pass the turn.
Tap. Draw. Play a land.
And I could really use some card draw.
Tap 2 to flash in. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, how many cards you got in your hand?
Currently 2.
2.
I have 3, but
I have 1.
No, if swinging is even a good option. Swing for a hip.
No blocks, take 4. Unless you have any actions before damage.
Nope.
Okay. How many cards you got in your hand, Aaron?
1.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Plains. Tap 4. Sanctum Gargoyle. The gargoyle's got to get back to the Mind Stone. And I'm going to play the Mind Stone.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Gain a life off the Warden. I think this has been on the battlefield, 5 times now? I will pass the turn. As I dig, hoping for an Astronaut's Altar.
All right. I will go to my turn and untap. And go to my upkeep and then draw a step. And draw this card. I'm going to tap 7. Cast Gut. I assume resolves because no blue player. All right.
Blue elemental. Oh wait.
I'll gain 1 life.
Move to combat. I'm gonna swing. How many blockers you got, Chris?
I have 4. 1 I will probably not block, being the Soul Warden.
Okay. I'm gonna swing 6 of my goblins, leaving 1 untapped. I'm gonna swing 5 of them. What's the power toughness of your creatures, Chris?
1, 2.
Soulhorn's a 1/1.
1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3.
It really doesn't seem super great to swing at you, actually. All right. Yeah, I'll swing 6 goblins. I will have 5 of them go at Aaron. Or I'll just have all 6 of them go at Aaron, but I'm gonna sack one. And that one's gonna have really been a skeleton the whole time. Everyone will lose a life because of Agent.
I will gain the life when it enters, so it'll be a net 0.
Enjoy. And then I'm gonna have a 4/1 menace skeleton coming at Johnny.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
So I've got 5. You said 5 at me?
Yeah, 5 coming at you, Aaron.
Respond.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to Reckoner's Bargain.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Sacrifice additional cost. I'll gain 5 life. Enters battlefield. Everybody loses
3, I think.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll gain
9 plus
9.
5, 14 total. Yes, that would be 18 right now.
9. Yeah. I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And then I'll take my 5.
And then I'll gain 1 from the creature coming back.
Teshar is resilient.
I still need to get Teshar to do anything. The whole deck's dependent on her, pretty much.
I will pass my turn.
At the end of your turn, I'll create another treasure.
Yep, I'll take 1.
Dealing damage to everybody.
And did you take your 3?
Me? Yeah, I was
Okay,
at
Chris.
9. I'm at
Yeah.
6 now.
Chris.
I took it and went back up a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he gained life from stuff.
Yeah, he took 3 and then gained. No, because the skeleton entered.
No, I
one.
He
good.
lost 1 and gained
No,
1
you
from
did
the
that.
skeleton thing.
Then this came
Well,
in.
I'm at
it was
17.
null.
I didn't do it.
1. Yeah.
I'm looking at the log.
Oh, you, Johnny?
Yeah, I've already untapped. I've drawn
Oh, right on.
and gotten dog poopy. I guess I'll create another treasure. Deal damage to everybody.
Yep.
Take 1
Okay.
on altar off the top.
And we thought we were going to have a game, too.
Yeah, I know. We got 11:30.
I'd be happy to do a game, too, but...
So, like, I can kill Aaron, but that doesn't help me.
With anything
Because,
else, yeah.
yeah, like, hips got me. Because I can't get through.
Can you make 4 more treasures?
No, I got nothing. I honestly, I got lands in my hand. So I'm just like, no matter what, I die to clapback. I want to swing at Chris because he's got the most life, but I mean, he's just going to chump.
I'll block everything. On the other
Yeah.
hand, if you don't kill Aaron, you're probably going to die.
Well, I'm going to die
Anyway.
either way,
Yeah,
right?
he's got
Yeah.
the L no matter what, pretty much. Unless you
Yeah.
can whittle it down a little bit across the board.
I mean, I'll do what I can, I guess. I will throw the Ingenious Artillerist over at Hip. I'll throw the Blood Aspirant at Aaron. And I will also throw Kalane at... Do you have anything with 2 power there, Chris? Or is it all 1 power?
The gargoyle is 2
Oh,
3.
really?
Actually,
That's exactly 12 damage in it.
I know, yeah. And get to 2/2, right?
That's a 2/2, but I also have Flesh Bag, which is a 3/1, and a Goblin, which is a 1/1.
So I'll throw the it just like I'll just kill off Kalane if I do that, which is kind of weird. But I'll throw Ingenious Artillerist at Hip, and I'll
Do you have
throw,
enough to recast Kalane, though?
I mean, I would have if I didn't make a treasure.
Mm.
I can also play as Mountain. I mean, technically, I still could, but like
Because
it's
you
not
gotta
gonna
figure if you recast Kalane,
You get another treasure.
You get another treasure.
That's fair.
So that'd be. A couple
Yeah,
more.
I guess I'll swing this at Hip because then either way I'm dealing an extra damage to
Yeah,
him. 'Cause if
depending
Kalane
on
dies,
the-
I can recast it. And, yeah. So these 2 at Hip and this at Aaron.
How big is the artillerist?
6/4.
6'4". Okay. Well, Aaron, unless you have a flash thing in your hand, I'm assuming no blocks.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're in the
swamps.
same boat. You're in the same
Okay.
boat.
So I'm gonna choose to block your commander with my 1/1 goblin.
Yep.
Johnny, which I believe is a 1/2, so it won't die.
All right.
And then I'm gonna have my fleshbag marauder block your ingenious artillerist.
Yeah.
So 2 of my creatures will die, so each of y'all will lose 2 life. In 2 instances of 1, if that matters for any reason. I don't think so.
Nope, I don't
And
see
then
it.
damage.
And the damage hits.
I died.
Sorry, Aaron.
It's all right.
I'll pass the turn.
Oh, that'd have been nice.
Oh, the digger.
I found some cards I did not like in the deck.
Is that a relatively new deck for you, or?
We're testing it. Yeah.
Cool.
I normally play Conrad, but this one might be a little bit better than Conrad.
If you were to recast Gut, what would it cost? And do you have the mana to do it your next turn?
It would cost me 9 mana if I was going to recast Gut next turn, and I currently have
7.
7 that you know about.
Correct.
Minus the darker.
Back. In theory, he has Johnny
cards in
dead
hand.
on board. 4. You have 5 gobos.
I have 5 goblins, a 4/1 skeleton,
So it's 8
and I've
damage
got.
from those. I will pass.
Okay, I will untap.
I think it's gonna be. Just let me know before you go to combat.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Sorry. Calculating. Play Witty Roastmaster.
All right. While that is on the stack,
Yep.
I'm going to pay 1. And I'm gonna flash in Spring Jaw Trap, and I'm gonna pay 4 to sacrifice it, dealing 3 damage to Gut.
Oh, I'm so putting that in Crime Novelist.
That's one of my win cons. That's why I'm like, I kind of need to just use it now, but I don't want to.
There's my hand. Hold on.
Oh, here's the card I was going to show you.
Ooh.
It's the one from Mirrodin.
Yep. The really
Got a
beautiful one.
foil OG Ancient Den.
Yep.
Nice.
I
Those are
just
hard to
traded
find,
away 4 oil slick lands for that. Mine's on my way.
Yeah, so I looked at the price. It went up to like $20.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
like, it's up there. That's why I was like, I saw someone tell me he had it. I'm like, I will give you all my oil land. I have 4. They're worth like $30. I don't care. Just I want that.
Check this one out. Look at this.
Chris,
I
that's
love
gonna
that one.
resolve.
I
I'm gonna
prefer
put
that
gut.
art personally. Like I have the other foil art of that, like the extended version, but I still prefer that one.
Oh, this is the one from
The OG set, yeah.
Zendikar. And I
Chris,
got
that's gonna resolve. I'm gonna put
whiteboard
gut in the
Rent,
graveyard.
You put it.
Rancid Earth foil.
I'm gonna emergency weld gut.
See, here's what I
to
know I
return
effed
it.
up on. I have the Tormod's Crypt, and I fucking didn't play it. And I go, I know Hip's got a reanimation. I know he does.
I'm gonna make a 1/1 colorless soldier creature token, and this is gonna go into my hand.
Yeah, I'll gain a life.
And you will take a damage and lose that life from Witty Roastmaster immediately.
Go back down to 14.
I
would love if I get the altar off the top. I got it, but I'm literally sitting here top decking in a sense.
I'm gonna tap 1. I will sacrifice Bitter Reunion, I guess.
Did I take one from that as well?
Gut is in my hand, not on the battlefield, so Agent doesn't really do anything. And that's an enchantment, so it wouldn't do anything anyway. But this does give Witty Roastmaster haste. And I'm going to swing my 3/2 Witty Roastmaster at you, Ska Johnny.
Yeah.
Did I get kicked?
Yeah, you were kicked.
Beam time, beat stick.
Hop back in.
Fake my own death.
I probably don't need to hop back in.
No, if you're still good, if it doesn't pop back up.
Oh my god. So much like
Chris.
treasure generation and no card draw.
Get the
no card
fuck
draw.
out. Ashnod's altar off the top.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. Excuse the language.
Wow, dude.
I believe I have it then. So I play 3 to cast the altar, sacrificing these 2. I'm gonna sacrifice these 3 to get 6 colorless mana. This is gonna die, bringing back an artifact to my hand. Then 4 of it. So do 5 and 1 white. The other one, so I have that all that. So it's 6 total. So it's 5, 6, and then 1 white. So to recast Teshar, I will then play Phyrexian Walker. Gain a life. It's gonna bring back the workshop assistant. I establish a loop where I gain 1 trillion life.
Can you kill me?
That's gonna be the next steps.
If you can't kill me, I do have potential commander damage as a W.
That's the thing. I'm gonna crack the stone, draw a card.
Or something else.
LOL, this is great. I'm gonna do Ever-Flowing Chalice X a trillion, so it taps for a trillion mana.
It's pretty fun. Is there an X spell in mono white at Pauper?
I'm sure there is.
Legality?
Alright, I'm gonna play Tormod's Crypt, sacrificing it to exile your graveyard.
Sure.
I can bring back all of the art. Oh, I can draw my entire deck.
You can?
Off the Workshop Assistant in the Mind Stone combination. So I can
Then how
draw.
do you? If you draw your whole deck, how do you still win?
That's I'm gonna I can
Sure, he has a
bounce
way to
every
win.
single one of his permanents back to his hand.
Can you hit me for 4?
And then I hit you
1.
for 1 right now, but then the next turn will be 2, 3, 4.
So you're saying I have a turn?
Yeah, let me just pull up. I'll draw this right now.
You say my permanents, does that include my lands?
Yeah, let me find the card.
You can bounce my lands?
In white?
Let me see. No, there's other things I can try to do. Where is? Yeah, no, it's just the creature. So all your creatures are dead.
Okay, so you're bouncing all my creatures to my hand?
No, they're being destroyed.
Are you just killing them?
Destroy all your with the Urn of Godfire. Destroy all. It's not gonna all, but it's like 1 by 1 by 1. Sacrifice and destroy a target creature or enchantment. So I'm gonna destroy all your creatures and all your enchantments.
My creatures and all my enchantments. Okay, so you hold on. So you made a trillion mana and you put it into Ever-Flowing Chalice, which means you have half a trillion
At least.
mana from
Yep.
Ever-Flowing Chalice. But then after you
Oh, okay. I
do
got
that,
something.
that's all you have, right?
Yep. And then I got that. It's Lunarch Mantle. I sacrifice enchanted creature. Sacrifice a permanent. A creature gains +2. Gains flying. So I have 3 right now in the air.
Okay, that's not 4 still.
That's now 4. There's the other one. And then I'll cast Eagles of the North. Creature you control get +1/+0.
Okay, you got it. I wonder how far away I was. Too far. I think I...
How much white
Just
mana
got-
did you have enough white mana to
lot.
keep?
I have exactly 2.
Okay.
Like literally 1 and 2. But so like yeah. I'll leave a couple left. What else could I do with the extra mana?
I want to ditch some things.
There we go. The other one's Goblin Firebomb. Destroy target permanent. So we'll destroy all your lands.
Dang. Oh well.
Oh, this I should get rid of. Instead, actually.
I found some flaws in this deck too. I didn't like.
I feel with Gary, you just gotta just dump in a bunch of little things with black pips.
Well, that's what it is. Like, so it attacks your hand, like you saw.
That did work.
You only saw a little bit of it, but I don't know how impactful it is because I don't think it affected Johnny or Hip.
Well, you gotta figure it like it did some impact, but it wasn't like a full. Like, basically, it's like it impacted half in a sense, you know. Because it got rid of a good chunk of stuff, but you got to factor like you're going. It's great in a 1v1, but it's tough against the 3, even though you're discarding the same amount in a sense.
The discard actually slowed me down a lot, like a lot, because I didn't have a lot of cards to replace, and I didn't get any of my draw, so it slowed me down a metric fuck ton.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how little kill spells I have in here.
Yeah, I feel if you put
I feel like
more
my deck
removal,
was pretty resilient about the discard stuff.
and then more effects of like the undying effects in Gary, I think that basically tries to try to sacrifice it over and over and over again with things are on the board. Be able to do like a lot of swings with like the life loss and whatever. So that's how I built my Gary. I think I put like 5 or 6 of those things in the deck because there's a lot of redundancy with those.
Oh dang! What did I do with that card?
Oh, I'll go back
Looks
to
like I
the.
didn't hear already.
I'll go back to the drawing board on it and see what I can come up with.
You signed up
that's
for other matches this month too, right?
Yeah. There's one May something else, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I said you got plenty of time. You know what? There's a few slots left too. If you wanted to swing in those, you're more than welcome to.
Let me see.
I think there's one.
Yeah, I'm in there like every game.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm trying to up my Pauper power.
So today's the 7th. I'm not in the 8th. I'm not the 14th.
No, it's just EDH left.
I'm the 22nd.
Yeah. Hip and Johnny, if you want to join some of the EDH ones, you're more than welcome to. There's a couple of those left.
I would join those, but my EDH deck ain't done yet.
The 7:30 time slot's hard for me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I can't do that.
If you were,
I'm at
if you were to
work.
do some at 10, then I would definitely.
Yeah,
Are y'all gonna
basically-
try to play in the
Likewise.
sanctuary this time?
I'm gonna try, but I probably have work. I don't know yet. If it's later in the day, I might be able to do it, but I'm not too sure yet.
Yeah, I don't.
You say
Is it later in the day?
sanctuary? What's that?
Yeah, so Bobby from the Sanctuary PDH, he does the tournaments as well. His is
nice.
the 18th at 4 p.m. Eastern.
What day of the week is that?
That's Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
for me.
I'm gonna try it. Again, if I can get it to work at like 3, maybe. But again, it all depends on what I can work around with and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if anything, I'm gonna be probably doing another Common Cause. Right now, Evie, Shani, and I are talking together. We might be doing it on June 3rd.
So I know you like to give away to like charities and stuff.
Yeah.
For one, it would be nice to give away to maybe a veteran charity.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one for the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one.
I'm not
I'm
telling you
trying to
what to do.
rotate through like veterans, kids, and the hospitals.
Gotcha. Because Wounded Warrior is a great project. Purple Heart Homes is a great place to donate to.
Purple Heart Homes.
Like it helps veterans like get houses and
Ooh,
try
I
to.
do like that.
They're trying to stop homelessness.
I actually might do that
for
one. That sounds
veterans.
really good.
Yeah, they build houses. They build ramps and stuff like for like veterans that are like in wheelchairs. They're really good.
Oh, I'm down with that. I
That's
like that
pretty
one.
cool.
I'm gonna go with that. I like that one a lot.
But yeah,
That's awesome.
it's called Purple Heart Homes. It's
Yeah, I got
it's
that
here
saved up.
locally in North Carolina, and that's what they do for veterans.
All right, I'm definitely gonna do that. I like that one a lot. I appreciate that. Good looks.
I can get you information on it too.
Yeah, send me the whole 9 yards that you got, and we'll say, well, I'll put that together because I said it's the first one I did was Project Hope, and I did that one. Like I want to do veterans a lot, especially veterans and the kids. They need the most out of all this, you know.
Yes, I agree.
For sure.
All right. Well, it's about midnight, so time for bed, y'all. But other than that, thank you for joining in. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for joining the game. It was a very good game. It was way longer than a turn 1 game since we were trying to for 2, but it's bedtime now.
For sure.
All right, everyone. Have a lovely evening.
See ya.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.